Well, our coverage of Taurus has taken us all the way from Brazil back to the United States. Right here from this location outside Miami, Taurus USA is giving us brand new products like the new Spectrum pistol and also some that we're already familiar with, such as the TCP, the PT22 and 25, the Curve, and of course the separate Heritage line of single action revolvers. Taurus USA has a lot going on, so let's take a look behind the scenes and see exactly what's happening here in Miami.
Taurus USA is the U.S. part of Taurus Worldwide, right? So we are the U.S. marketing and sales organization, and we do manufacturing there in Miami for Taurus Global. Quality is head and shoulders above where it was even 2 years ago before I got to the company. So we've really invested in quality. We've invested in repositioning the brand in the marketplace, and really the new products. I think you're going to see some innovative new products. I think we're known for innovation. You know, when you look at the Judge and you look at the Curve, and we can do things that other gun companies can't because maybe they're steeped in tradition, or they're in a paradigm where they can't get out of it. We don't have that. We can be innovative. We can come out with things like the Curve, and you'll see more and more innovation come out of Taurus.
The new management team at Taurus has done a great job at just breaking down the traditional barriers that a lot of the other companies face. We've got a highly energized team of developers that have come in. We've got a highly energized team of manufacturing guys who are, revolutionizing the way guns are traditionally built. And what it does is it sets Taurus up to be able to reintroduce themselves to the customer. Taurus has been known for innovation over the years with products like the Judge, very revolutionary for its time. Something a little newer, it would be the Taurus Curve. Again, just Taurus has always been willing to take a chance and take a little risk, and it makes it a very fun place to work for because you're given the opportunity to go out there and take those risks and really bring something new to the consumer.
I'm speaking with Dustin Sarof, who has actually headed up the engineering program on Taurus's latest, greatest product. And they say good things come in small packages. Dusty, I think this is one that is indicative of that. Tell me about what we've got here. Tell me about this new gun.
Sure. Well, what we have here is the Taurus Spectrum. This is Taurus's new micro pistol, calibered in .380 auto. This is the first firearm by Taurus that was designed, engineered, and manufactured in the United States. Okay. Which is a big thing for Taurus. Sure. The Taurus Spectrum, we really wanted to kind of reimagine the concealed carry experience and really develop a fully thought out program, a fully thought out product. One thing that we did with the Taurus Spectrum is we spent over 8 months on the design and ergonomics alone. That's not any engineering, that's not any functionality of the gun, but really the aesthetics, the user points, how do we control comfort, how do we control the ergonomics. We had people with licensed degrees in ergonomics to look at this and really apply that human factors point geometrically, like having the right angles on a gun, having the right width and the right trigger reach. So we want to build a gun that you can take to the range and you can shoot, whether it be a box of ammo, a few boxes of ammo, and really build a range gun so you can build confidence. Again, giving you that security that you have when you're carrying this gun.
We find one of the #1 complaints when we engage with customers in this industry is that they like the size of the products, but they dislike shooting them because they are so snappy, or because they don't retain in the hand well, or because the hard edges or the hard plastics simply hurt while they're shooting them. So it was very important to us to create something that is not only looks good, but is comfortable during function and comfortable during firing, because you want your customer willing to practice with it so that they are obviously more comfortable carrying it and relying on it on a daily basis.
Well, we're back here at Taurus USA, just outside Miami, and I'm speaking with Dustin Sarof, who has actually headed up the engineering program on Taurus's latest, greatest product. And tell me about what we've got here. Tell me about this new gun.
Sure. So what we have is the Taurus Spectrum. We really wanted to make a gun that was gender neutral and one that really reached out to most of the customers out there. And we started with the slide, for instance. I think the Spectrum is the first slide that is really considered ergonomics. We've created these indentions, which helps to provide little contact points for when you're racking the slide.
Right.
We went in and also provided a slide insert that is a soft touch material, so it's kind of a rubber with a pretty high durometer, so it still can withstand the abuse of whether you carry it or whether it sits in your glove box.
Sure.
But what we want to do here is add a little rubber, a little soft touch for that added friction. Going into the functionality of this gun, we have to fit a lot of parts in these little guns. So we chose to go with a striker fired system so that we can have a true double action only gun. With our striker fired system, we do it a little differently than others. We have a translational sear, which is connected to our trigger, which gives us a really linear trigger pull with very little stacking or staging. So what you feel is a very smooth and crisp release common to a striker fired gun.
Right.
We've also went in and put the redundant safeties in for that added peace of mind.
This gun is sort of devoid of a lot of extraneous features, which I think is in a sort of a deep concealment, a gun that you might put in your pocket or something is nice and important, and it lends to that smooth feel and everything, and the nice clean appearance.
Again, designing usability at the beginning of the product.
Yeah. Well, Dusty, thanks so much. I think you guys have a real winner here. This is a neat little pistol, and it is very slick, and really looking forward to spending some time with it, shooting it. So thanks very much. I think you hit a home run with this one.
We do too, thanks.
We're really focused on three things. We're focused on quality. Quality number one. We know we have a lot of work to do in the quality area, and we're addressing it very, very hard. We're looking at the value proposition. We've repositioned our products in the marketplace to make them very affordable and very value driven. And three is we know we need new products. So we've got the product pipeline, we've got our new products team of engineers in Miami, and you're going to see a lot of really neat products come out that are very value oriented products, high quality. So if you just hang on, they're on their way, and you're going to see some really good things out of this company.